As soon as I know they're on, we'll be going live. But in the meantime, what I'm doing here is saying hello to my audiences around the world as you start to join me live right here from Plain City, Columbus, Ohio. How we doing today? Man, I feel like playing some music. Yeah. Well, why not, right? Oh, yeah. Well, you ready? Hi, Darlene. Hi, Ed. Hey, Herb. Gordon. Hey, Mike. What's going on? Gordon, happy Canada Day to you and Deb and all my friends in Toronto and Canada. Ciao. Oh, yeah. 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 Wow. I love you, Casey. Thank you. Why don't you guys play along? Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome. Yeah, Cherokee. I love that song. How are you doing today on this Wednesday? This beautiful, sunny Wednesday here in Plain City, Ohio. How is it where you are? Jean, how are you from the Netherlands? Happy Canada Day, Gordon. Michael, how's it going up there in Buffalo? Hey, how about my friend Gordon in Canada? Happy Canada to you, man. Wow, we got a lot of Canada fans. I have a love for the Canadians. You know, I've played many times. I recorded that album live at the Orbit Room. Is Jim and Barb here today? Hey, let's get funky for Canada Day. How about a little bit of slow down sag? A la Orbit Room style. So I'm going to make this organ dirty, so dirty. Are you ready? Yeah. Hey, London. Make it grind. Matteo! Come stai, bello? Oh. Yeah, Slow Down Sag. That was done by originally my mentor on a record that I love the most called Root Down. That's off the Root Down album, Jimmy Smith, with a little help of this organ grinder pedal. We took it to the orbit room level and then took it up a little bit higher to the moon, as they say. How's everybody doing out there? Good? That took my breath away. Take my breath away. Hey, Pete Whitaker. How are you, man? Wow, all my friends. Jean, Pascal. Wah. Pardon me, I can speak a little bit of Italian, but French, forget it. I love you. That's all I can say. Ti voglio bene. How's that? How about mwah? Matteo, he knows how. Hey, Mr. Yamamoto-san, listen, we got people from Europe, we got people from Japan, and we got people from right here. That's it. That's it. Everybody's here. Patrick, welcome. How's it going? I'm doing okay. Feeling pretty good. It's bright and sunny. Feeling pretty good about my chops today. So when it's that kind of day, you know. Yeah. So speaking of, let me just play a couple organ classics that normally I wouldn't call unless I'm feeling real good. So this we're going to take the medium. We're going to actually take a medium swing. So, by the way, sometimes I give the programs because, you know, there's this Italian company that made this Drum Genius program, and they said through a message that thank you, Tony, for using the Drum Genius. So you're welcome. Thank you so much. That's it. That's all I can say, right? But you can make me say more. So go tell them that. I do love the program. Oh, here we go. Medium swing. Uh-oh. What happened to the drums? Ooh. That sounds like a big band drummer. I think I'll make that work, okay? So this is going to be my own version of a classic that was done by the great Wild Bill Davis and the Duke Ellington Orchestra. As a matter of fact, you know, when I do this, you know, the let me just do it. Let me just do it, and I'll bear it because I think this is worth it. You need to hear this. Yeah, this is the history of the organ. And before Jimmy Smith, there was this cat named Wild Bill Davis. And, well, he was actually alive during Jimmy Smith. But this version of April in Paris, a tune that I want to play for you, I might not play it after you hear this. I just want to show you all the power of the organ. See, here's the Duke Ellington Orchestra live in concert, okay? And they bring on the great Wild Bill Davis. And you'll notice, and I am going to play this because it's worth the arrangement. You must listen to this. At the very end, you will hear the Duke Ellington Orchestra come back in for, yes, the last chord.
I'd like to have you meet one of the great men in the history of the realm of music. A man who is totally responsible for a complete wave a couple of years ago. He's the man who fashioned the orchestration for the Count Basie recording of April in Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, the inimitable Wild Bill Davis. April. Wild Bill Davis. April. 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 April.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to how many people were clapping. Wow. Gives you chills a little bit, doesn't it? To imagine that many people gathered in a place and there's just a drummer and the organ playing and the big band is waiting to play the last chord. And I started to look into these two guys. They're out there. They got a lot of really cool videos of Duke Ellington's orchestra and Wild Bill Davis. They had a good relationship, it looks like. There's a killing version. I could stay here all day long and show you some of the treasures that I found for free on YouTube. See, the world has become a better place because of technology. Look at me. I'm at your house. Right now there's 47 of you saying hi. And by tomorrow there'll be 1,000 of you that have come by. And how could you have done that during that time? You had to have all of those people gathered for that one great concert. You know, it's a trade, right? All of that energy, right? I know the buzz of playing for a big audience. I know that many of my musician friends miss that buzz of the audience. There's something that happens to you spiritually, physically, and musically when that audience starts to give you the fire because they pull it out of you. So that's something that I definitely miss. However, this seems to be the next best thing, to be able to lively. Now there's 50. See, I get to watch the count. That doesn't count our Instagram viewers, but just at every moment in time, I get a number, 51, see, of how many people watch the show. And that's really cool because then I know most of you. So all of these people, I don't know how. Some people have told me it's hard to comment. Is that true? Sometimes they don't know how to get in and comment. I don't know. But, you know, actually, what you want to do is I have 3 Facebook pages. Let me take you there. Let's just do the Facebook trip. So I have 3 Facebook pages. So if you're my Facebook personal friend, then you'll be on this stream right here. And you can see, right, that's going on right now. And I can tell you that 9 people are there. And these are all the comments that are going right now. So if you want to meet my Facebook friends, if you're my Facebook friends, you go there. If you want to meet my students and friends, they're congregating over here on my private Tony's Hang. So if you're a student of organ and you want to become a friend of ours, we have so blessed to have some of the greatest organ players in the world that come and share their knowledge with us. And my students and my friends get together. Like last week, Hal Tushita was our guest. Look at that. Cool, isn't it? And this is our show going on right now. And Brian Charette, hey, brother. Michael Arcara, love you. David, Dominic, thank you very much. See, I get to stay right in touch with that. Then if you go over to my Instagram account, then you can start to see the behind-the-scenes show. Let me see if I can punch in live here. Not sure. See, I have to have a separate account to punch in live. But here we go. There we go. That's us right here live. Ava, say hi. I can see you're there. Hey. Now, some of the other comments before you obviously are not there. But you can see that Ava's there, and there's about 3 or 4 different friends there. So what I'm trying to show you is a lot of my friends jump from platforms to platforms and make new friends. So I'm taking this time to encourage that, to introduce you. Let's see what's going on how it looks when we go to my channel. Does it say I'm live? It should, right? Oh, look, I'm live. So we're going to go there. What's going on how it looks when we go there? I just muted it. So that's the show going on right now, and all of the comments down below. And there's Ava again. Hey, Ava. See, there's my example. Ava jumps back and forth between the behind the scenes where people like Steve Smith hang out. I don't know if Steve's here today. Vinny Valentino, my friends from Groove Blue. A lot of people hang out there and come here. And then one more. Why not? Look at this. This is amazing. I just want to share this with all my musician friends. How is this possible? Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit. Why not, right? Education time. There's a video of Steve Smith. There you go. I don't know if it shows me live here, but I can tell you that we are live. Maybe if I go to this? I don't know. I never went live. Well, anyhow, I'm live on Twitter, and people say it's actually, hey, Steve Winiger, man, I miss you. I was just, God, isn't God strange? I woke up this morning thinking of you. There you are. He answered my prayers. I was wondering if you were okay, how you were faring during this. Good friends, man. I love my friends. That's why I'm surviving this COVID-19 thing. I want you guys to just look at this for a second. You know, they say that the way to stop this is to try to, isolate a little bit. And if you go out now, they're telling us that we must wear masks. And I understand we have the right in America to do what we choose. But wearing a mask is a good thing to do. Okay, let me just say that. That's all I need to say about that. My website, v3monaco.com, is a place you can go. And remember CDs? Remember music that you could buy? Well, guess what? I still autograph them and send them to you all around the world. Definition of Insanity, man, that was my latest one. And soon I'm going to have some play-along tracks from that. So I can start playing some of those like Truckin' and Awa Athar. I'm hoping I can separate the organ good enough to do that. Speaking of the play-alongs, if you go to my educational page, you'll notice that I have like DVDs that you can still buy down to this number. I got 6 of them remaining. The rest of it's all download, okay? But see, look, those play-alongs, I'm going to use them soon. $5. Just add it to your cart. Real easy, okay? Look at all these. These are all the groups. If you miss them, you can go back and buy one. You say, well, I don't know what's in it. Well, let me tell you how you can do that. Check this out, man. I'm really excited to announce that I've opened up a school, my own little school that it contains right now about 130 hours of videos that will just begin to grow because monthly I add all of the groups in. So you can start a free trial and go in and start checking out all of the classes, our advanced classes. You'll find advanced stuff in theory. You'll find stuff in all kinds of different categories here. In groups where there's MIDI data, meticulous data, audio data, and video. So you get to rent the videos. If you decide you like one, you can go back to the website, see, find that title, pop it in your cart, and you can own the video and all the data forever. But in the meantime, you could take a look for 3 days and see what it is that you're interested. And if not, join. It's only $15 a month. I'm going to be putting $14.99. I'm going to be putting at least, let's see, I'm putting 5 groups a week, at least 20 videos a month. You can't buy that for $15. You can learn some serious stuff from these videos too, because you know me, man. I give it all I got when I do. If you want to become a part of our student and friends group, Tony's Hang, you saw what's going on over there. That's great, man. Just go there, and my friend Jeff, he's on the show. Jeff Caden, he's going to let you in. Right, Jeff? All right. And one more last thing. Some of you have told me that you don't have PayPal accounts and you want to give me a gift. And that's easy to do. I have a donations page on my website. You just go there, and you can just use your credit card to give a donation to me. And by the way, speaking of definition of insanity, there's a free download at the highest bit rates I could go. 24-bit, 88,000 kilohertz, all free. All the takes. There's 17. The one that made the album and the one that made the second album that was sold exclusively called A Song for You. So all of the takes are there for free in high fidelity. So go listen to how I like to listen to my music and listen to it right there. So I think one of my better mixes. And of course, it's got everything you need. You want more bass? You got it. All right. So thanks for giving me this opportunity to announce some of the things that I'm so excited about. I am very excited. I've got about 10 new titles to open up into the school since I introduced it. We have got about 10 classes that I have in reserve that are got to go up. My website, I finally have a control of it. So for the musicians, you got to have control today, because, or at least you have to be able to make instantaneous changes and decisions and corrections. See, the business model and the internet has changed the way we got to do business, you see. It used to be, you put out a brochure. Remember brochure? You went to the printing company, you had an artist design it for you. You printed out a bunch of brochures, and those brochures would last you a year, 6 months, whatever, Now, information is changing on a second, on the fly. You might have to steer your course in different ways. I like having control of my website, so if I want to change a price, I can announce it, have the price already changed, boom, I'm in business. So if you're going to be playing music in the future, you want to start developing some other things to sell other than just your music, but maybe some educational things like that. And one last thing. I'm going to do it, and then it's a joke, and then you guys always say, well, gee, Tony, you always got the same socks. No, that's not true. Both of my ankles have been operated, and these are really nice socks, so I have a lot of pairs of them. But I could have said, well, they got holes in them, so if you want to help me, go to PayPal ME. or I had to do it. Okay, let's do some play-alongs. How about Happy Sergio? I like that tune. Let me find it. Yesterday we had a wonderful guest, Woody Witt. And this is my band, Reggie Jackson and Derek DeCenzo. And we're going to play Happy Sergio. And this is my play-along series, just $5, okay? $5 foot long. Right? Here we go. See if I can make it right. Let me get all my sounds right here. A lot has happened. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Belgium. was Derek DeCenzo. Happy Sergio. That ending came up on me soon. Yeah. Well, that's how you do it. What I did was on my play along series is I have all of the tracks recorded, and when I recorded it, I used a MIDI controller so that I could separate the MIDI channels and the ranges. So when you buy the play alongs, it's only $5. They're all recorded WAV files or MP3 files, I think it is, in really high resolution ones. You slide them into your DAW if you don't have, there's so many free ones now. You just slide the tracks right on in, and then you can slide which ones you want. So if you're working on your bass lines, you can mute my bass line. If you're working on comp, you can mute your comp or bass and comp. It's beautiful. It's got the organ bass, organ comp, and upper manual on 3 separate recorded tracks, then the drum tracks, and the guitar tracks. So all I'm using is the drums and guitar and filling in the gaps. So there you go. Hey, Steve's here. All right. Good to see you, man. That was Speedy Jones on the drums. Yeah, that was. Hey, why don't I play our file? Why not? Let me see if I can do that. Ooh. Here we go. Watch this. This is going to be fast producing. My friend Steve Smith's here, so I'm gonna play something. My goodness. Let's see. Let me find it. Here we go. I'm going to open it with a special program that our machine can. Whoa. Hang on. Hold on, Steve. Hang on, everybody. Hang on to your pants, because this is going to rock your socks off. Let's see here. Where do I go? How do I do this? Oh, my. Hey, it's ready to go. Look at this. Whoa. You guys are seeing it. Well, let's go. Come on, Steve. I love this video. Oh, yeah. That was it. How do you like that? How do you like that for fast producing? Yeah, man. Steve Smith on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. My dear friend. I love him and Diane dearly. They're just the best. And they're joining us on the behind the scenes today. Very fortunate to have you. Thank you, guys. Hope you're doing well. Boy, this has really changed the way the game is played. And that's just a little example of a little fun. And Steve contacted me because he was, we were talking about things and said, hey, how about if I lay this out this way? And he sent it to me, and I played along to it. As you saw, I was even being challenged, but that's a good dad concentrating on his job. That was pretty great. You would think that one would go viral, right? But today, nothing shocks us, does it? It doesn't seem like much shocks us anymore. I don't know if that's good or bad. Kind of scary, huh? Yeah. So that was Oleo, the famous jazz tune. That's what you call a contrafact. So, hey, how about me playing some blues? I know. Is Herb still here? Huh? Let's see, do we still have Cakewalk open? Yeah. So I'm going to play a little bit of blues just to change it up. This is called Blues for Tea. Here we go. Get everything adjusted. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. There we go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless you all. Thank you. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Didn't keep. It didn't take. It just went on. Oh, shoot. Is it live again? Sometimes it saves them. Sometimes it doesn't. That's just the way it goes.